the next question is something about around a use case that I have personally gotten involved with some years back. And this is, more about predictive and prescriptive, but I'll tell you what exactly it is. Now, what we came across is that the quality of steel, for example, the product that the final product is typically measured in the final stages of production. And correct me if any of this is wrong. But if the final product does not pass the QA check, then it becomes an issue. So what happened was we kind of used predictive analytics, and predictive analytics can potentially play a major role in solving this problem, right? If you can predict ahead of time where the inconsistencies are, where the problem is, maybe there's an opportunity to fix it before it goes to the final production stage. Question is, do you use any kind of predictive advanced analytics strategies at Worthington Industries to address this and are similar challenges? Maybe any examples that you can share?
Yeah, that is an area of focus for us for sure. And what you're describing is very relevant here. We do have certain measurements that are done at the beginning and the end. And once you've gotten the measurement there, you're kind of limited in how you can impact it. So I would say, yeah, quality has been an area we've really tried to tap into a lot over the past couple of years, and we've not yet descended to the point of being what I would call predictive and actually being able to ward off some of these issues before they happen. But what we have done is to really get visibility much quicker in the process. So in the past, we may have seen trends on a monthly trend of certain defects that were spiking in a plant. Well, that's already impacted us a great deal by the time we've seen that. Now they have visibility over that, refreshed every, more than daily. Throughout the day, they're seeing if there's any occurrences that are starting to spike. So they're able to address those much quicker. But we do have a couple areas that we are seeking out to build some predictive models, and one of those being on our weld line. So we stitch coils together in one of our bigger plants, and this helps the line run continuously. If any one of those welds fails, it results in a first potentially dangerous situation, but then also a very wasteful situation from the standpoint that you lose raw materials and you lose a lot of time to recover from it. So that's an area where we're trying to collect enough data that we'd be able to start to put some models in place to catch that before it becomes an issue. And just one of the challenges we found, when we set out to do our advanced analytics projects probably 4 or 5 years ago, that was the focus. Everyone wanted to predict everything, and what we found was when we'd get into the plants, we'd have maybe a month of data collected because no one had asked for this data before. So, it was just kind of used to run the machine and then discarded. So we've had to kind of change our approach to, let's go collect data, then let's provide you some visibility, which typically results in some significant wins right out of the gate. And then we'll revisit in, maybe 6 months, maybe a year from now, whenever we've collected enough data, we think we could build a reliable model. So that's been our approach.
So in the data collection process, right? You need historical data to do predictive analysis.